Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Richie's Spill. It is, of course, me, your host, Richie McBride. And today I am, of course, joined by our very first ever special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, you already know what it is. It's the baddie with the fatty. I'm joking.
Oh.
But it's Raha Jackson.
She is actually one of my favorite people, if I'm going to be honest. Love her to death. Of course, what's your full name again?
Huh?
Full name?
Middle name too?
If you want to.
We're not going to do the middle.
Oh.
No, we're going to do the middle. No,
I was about to say, people know your middle name, girl.
Yeah, you already know my middle name. If you don't, ask somebody because everybody and their mom already
Everyone
knows.
knows.
But it's Raha Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are your big three zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra, so I'll just say Libra.
Okay. Per.
Not a Sagittarius.
Period.
Because,
Snatch.
no.
Cut bitches off.
Absolutely not. I say, I guess, an Aries and Gemini.
Okay. Cunt. Per. That's a good, cute big three. That's really cute. Your general origin. Tell me a bit about your childhood. Not into depth, but be like, I grew up over here, I did this, and I did that.
For sure. I moved around a lot growing up. So I lived in Florida, and then I lived in Lone Star, and then we moved to Jacksonville, and then I think second or third grade we moved to Iowa, and then I've just been here.
I didn't know you lived in Florida, girl. Girl, I got family down there.
Yes. I haven't been there since 2020.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Damn, 2020. That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. I can't imagine 2020. At least I try not to. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite, I think, probably Halloween.
Me too.
I love the spooky season.
Yes.
It's just and it's fall, and I love fall. It's just the perfect season for the perfect holiday.
I know. I love the vibes of Halloween. I like the dressing up, and I like during Halloween you're not expected to give anyone anything, and I show my love in other ways. I don't like giving gifts.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm broke.
Yeah, that's so real.
Yep.
Yeah. When I'm broke too, so I just I just make stuff.
Exactly. It's girl, give me a pair of scissors. I'll origami you something, queen.
Literally, I feel like gift giving is better than buying stuff.
Yeah.
Because it shows that you really care.
Yeah. And then what are the activities you're in?
Well, right now I'm only working. I will be doing CNA classes at Scott.
Cute.
And I'm not doing winter guard anymore.
Oh, and period. We can talk about that later.
That will be later,
We
guys.
will talk about that later.
Oh, do we have the tea for winter guard?
Do we have the tea for winter guard?
Oh, don't get me started.
Don't get us started. Obviously we met doing normal guard. And then, are you in National Honor Society?
I was offered to be in it this year, but I didn't want to do it.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah,
I get it.
I was no, that's too much.
That's a lot of work.
That's so much work.
That's a lot of work.
I just couldn't do it.
No, I get it. Okay, now we're gonna move on to our first ever topic section with a special guest.
Yay!
We're gonna talk about guard, because that's where we met.
Exactly.
We met in color guard. That's where we discovered that we have our psychic link and we have our connection. And this season we were really close to each other.
I feel like
during the show
I feel like we're really close. Yeah.
Not only were our spots close together, but while we were just doing nothing behind the prop because screw the band.
Yeah, literally.
Fuck you guys.
Especially the freaking, what is it, percussion? Oh, don't get me
shaking.
Literally, percussion is never in time. Never in
Clock
time.
it.
And you guys talk so big, and you don't even, first of all, 2 people in your section be talking to minors.
Yep. They be talking, and you know what? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk that.
We'll talk on that because, girl, do I have tea about that too? Do I have tea about that too?
Spill.
And you know what? We'll get to her. We'll get to her because I'm never afraid to clock a band, bitch.
Right.
Never been afraid to. Because, bitch, what are you gonna do?
Fight me?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Hit me with an oboe?
Be serious.
Girl, be for real. Throw a drumstick at me? God. Okay, so, oh my God, why did you start doing color guard?
I started doing color guard because Mars Sophomore year was my first year, so stained glass.
Oh, cute.
And she was like, "Hey guys, we should do marching band. We should do guard." And I was like, "Okay, I never
Oh,
heard of that."
you
Okay,
said,
so we did it, and obviously, I like really grew to love guard. I think my first season was my best season. I don't know because it was just like the more different environment, minusing Peter because Peter sucked. Like,
Oh.
he actually sucked. Glad that he is not here anymore. Like he spent all of our money and then dipped
Damn.
and left us with no money. And like, yeah, he was just so annoying. Like he would buy stuff, like he would buy sabers because we did saber slash
Yeah.
like stained glass, and they're the most terrible sabers ever. They would break all the time.
I've heard about the sabers breaking.
It was bad. And he's just like, he was also a weirdo freak. Like he went on the bus while we were changing.
A weirdo freak is crazy.
Yes.
On the guard bus while they're changing.
Yes, while we were changing.
Sir, you're a man.
Literally.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's fired. Also, he had a stroke 2 weeks before guard camp, and he came back. And every time he would show choreo, he would literally be shaking. And I'm just like, girl, just like retire.
Calm down.
Also, I stalked his Facebook, and he uses AI for all his pictures.
Of course he fucking does. He seems like an AI baddie. AI warrior, actually.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. The story of how I started guard is really awkward. I started guard because of a guy. I wanted to be in marching band so I could be closer to a guy. And then
It all starts with a man.
And then I stopped then I didn't stop liking him. But then something happened between that. If you the girls who know. The girls who know. So then like I just had to stay in guard because I was committed to it. And then halfway through my freshman year season, I kind of crashed out about it. Except for it was like a mini crash out. It was just I couldn't find joy in it because I couldn't really understand the passion behind it. And then I talked to my friends about it, and then I was like, wait, I wasn't like involved with him when I actually started guard. I didn't have a reason to stay back then. Maybe I do enjoy this. And then I realized I did enjoy it like a lot. And then I realized all my friends were in it, and I really like my friends. I really love my friends. Raha,
You too, Richie.
I love you. And so I stayed, and I realized, wait, I'm actually kind of good at this too. So maybe I should stay. And then I did. And then I did winter guard, which we'll talk about winter guard in a
That will
second.
be, yeah.
And then your favorite show was obviously Stained Glass.
Yes.
Yeah. Stained Glass, I watched it. It was really good. It was really good.
It was so good. Everyone always says Snow is the best, but I think everyone's biased because
Everyone's biased because they're like, girl, we want to go back to our freshman year. And I'm like, well, girl, no offense. I wasn't there for that, so I would not know.
yeah, like I watched the show and I was like, yeah, it's a good show, but I feel like Stained Glass. I don't know. Maybe it's because it was my first show, but I feel like Stained Glass was like really that show.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was pretty good. Like our technique as a guard was solid.
Oh, her.
And I feel like, I think we were pretty locked in Stained Glass. I feel like the passion from Snow really made Stained Glass.
That's con. That's con. Purr. I love it. I love when passion carries over from one thing into the next.
Yes.
That's why I stayed in Winter Guard last year. The passion.
Yes.
What can you remember? That recommend for like younger guard members?
I'd say make a connection with somebody. It can be like, another freshman or 8th grader, just make a connection and try to, be friends with an upperclassman or vet because they really will help you, especially someone that you can trust, because I know sometimes some vets can be a lot or very mean and rude. But if you find your person and you find your circle in guard, for sure, it will make it 10 times better.
Yeah.
And expand outside of, not just, guard, but going into the band sometimes.
It's true. The band is a little ghetto, but some of my closest friends are just in the band.
Yeah. And, also stay away from band drama.
Don't get
do
involved.
it. Like literally
Girl, don't do it.
Be as clueless as you can as possible. Like literally out of mind, out of sight. Just don't go into it because it would just cause you too much stress than you need to cause.
It is true.
And
Don't
also,
do it.
just don't date people in marching band or in the band program in
Don't
general.
do it.
Just don't.
Don't do it. Because, girl, if you break up, there's going to be drama there.
Drama, so much freaking drama. And we will get into that.
And
trust.
we're going to get into that.
Trust.
That's a little topic for us later. And then, a little thing. How was getting your tooth reattached. If you guys don't know, last year Raha broke her tooth doing, was it rifle?
No, we were doing like the review of the show, and like I like slammed my 6 foot onto my face, and it was like the most craziest thing. Because at first I was like, oh, I just hit my face, and then I was like,
What the fuck is that?
my tooth is literally out. And so I'm like looking at Kelsey, and Kelsey's like, are you okay? I was like, so my tooth just fell out.
So actually, I'm holding a part of my tooth.
And she's like, oh, okay. And so I'm like, so yeah, I'm calling my brother, and it's like calling my dad and my brother to come pick me up, because I'm like, my freaking tooth just fell
Because
out.
your tooth is gone.
And like everyone's like coming up to me, like, Raha,
I know.
Raha, Raha.
What is going on?
And I'm like, here's my tooth in the
I
little
know.
bag.
I remember. You were waving it around, and I was like, and she's still serving.
And so, you know, my dad and my brother, they took me to the ER, and they were like, okay, so we really can't do much about that.
They said we can't help you.
And so it took literally, when I went to the dentist place to like get my tooth fixed, he was like, okay, so I'm retiring in 2 weeks, so I can't
He
fix your
said,
tooth.
I'm not helping you.
So I'm not like certified right now. It's like, if you're retiring in 2 weeks, why are you still here?
Why are you working here?
Like, why are you here?
What are you doing here? And why am I talking to you? Bring me someone that can actually
do it.
glue my tooth back on.
And so we went to like 5 different places,
Oh
and
my
every
God.
single one of them were being so annoying. They were all like, oh, well, this, like, no place wanted to fix my tooth, because they were like making an excuse. And it wasn't until, and bless the University of Iowa, it wasn't until I went to the University of Iowa of Dentistry, where a student
Damn.
fixed my tooth.
A student, not even like a professional.
No,
someone who was learning.
And like, let me tell you something. When he like did my tooth, he was like, you know, Raha, you know, you're what I need for my final.
He said, and you know what? Both of us are gaining.
We were gaining.
Did they charge you?
It wasn't that big of a charge.
That's good. That's good.
But like, my insurance covered the whole thing, so it was fine.
Period.
Yes. But like, it was like really annoying, because one of the girls that were like giving me my tooth match,
Yeah.
they were like, so what was your Spotify rap this year? Mind you, they're literally
They're in your mouth. They're like, that shade's not right.
literally, and I'm just like, They're like, did you forget?
They said, speak up.
I'm like, I can't talk.
If I move my tongue, I'm gonna lick the cards you're holding up.
Exactly. Like, it was so bad. And also, they like had to mix 2 shades, because they did not have the right shade. Like, they break out.
They said, so girl, your teeth are really unique color.
We're just gonna make a custom one
You're
for
so
you.
unique.
But
You should say that now. You should be like, this tooth is custom.
Yes.
Custom color.
Yes, I remember, like, when I worked at TJ Maxx, this girl was like, oh my gosh, Raha, you have such a good smile. I was like, I hope so. I paid a lot of money for it.
Exactly. I hope so. There's a lot of money in just this tooth particularly.
Like, I just always have tooth problems. Like, I actually have a gold tooth.
You have a gold tooth?
Yeah, right here.
Damn. She's wealthy, y'all.
Yes.
Don't be prying that out of her mouth.
Oh, well, yes.
I know you broke bitches will find her and be like, get the pliers. Some of y'all will take that gold tooth to a pawn shop and say, and that's what we had to do.
Mm-hmm. And it's for dentistry purposes, because I had a root canal.
You had a root canal. Mm-hmm. Was that painful?
I was numb most of the time, so it really wasn't. What was weird was that, like, they were literally going inside of my tooth, and there was like this little weird thing, and they would just like crank it.
Oh.
Because they had to like basically take out all the nerves, which is crazy. They took all the nerves out of this tooth, and they also took out all the nerves out of my front tooth, the one that got broken. Because it was all, like, literally, it was all dead. So that took about 6 hours.
6 hours?
6 hours to take out all the dead nerves out of my tooth.
Just pull it out.
Just pulling everything out and cleaning it. And if you knew me that week when I was like getting my tooth fixed, you would know that I had like that temporary one that was like too big for my mouth. So I had a freaking lisp.
I remember the list.
I had a stupid, because they gave me a temporary one for a little bit. And I had a lisp for like 2 weeks. It was so annoying, because like it was just like, it was a temporary one, so they didn't didn't really try to size it. But it was so annoying. It was so annoying.
I remember the lisp so vividly now that you brought it up. It was so bad.
It was so bad.
It was also like, you hadn't had a lisp before. You didn't have a lisp after. So for that 1 week, anyone who met you during that week was like, she has a lisp.
And like, it was so annoying. Every time I would talk in guard, people were like, So
They said, say it again. They said,
so
say it again.
it was so annoying that entire week. Like just that 1 week, I had a lisp, and then I was fine.
I can't. It's so crazy. I can't, like, I forget things after, and then someone brings them up, and I remember it vividly.
I just know that like that whole time when I had my tooth fixed, so many people were just like invested in it.
I was.
Like Mr. Wogo was in on it.
Mr. Wogo was locked in on it.
It was.
I'm sure he had a whiteboard or something.
Yes, like,
I guarantee
he
it.
was invested, and so was Miss Fackler, and like literally everyone was. Even Miss Elledge was invested. She's like, Raha, I know you weren't here for the past 2 weeks because you're getting your tooth fixed.
tooth.
And like, yeah.
And they were invested.
Yes, it wasn't until I finally got my tooth, because like if you guys knew that basically I went almost like in the entire season without my tooth getting fixed,
It's
because
true.
like literally I was tweaking out about this. I was getting mad. Like I feel like I was saying this. I was like, nobody's getting it fixed. I'm getting mad.
And bitch, it's warranted anger.
And so obviously, when my tooth finally like got fixed, people looked at me and was like, "Wait, Raha, did you get your tooth fixed?"
Literally, they said clocked in.
And I remember one of my like a friend at the time was like, "Oh my gosh, Raha, I just thought you had a chipped tooth."
They said I thought that was forever.
And I was like, "No, I just
No.
had my tooth broken. That's why I wasn't here for the past week."
They said I've been gone. You thought that was for fun?
No ho.
Girl, they were drilling. They were drilling my tooth. That's crazy.
That was a crazy time. I'm the second person in guard to get their tooth broken at Brady. Because at
Who was
first,
the other one?
Ronnie.
Ronnie broke their tooth at Brady too.
It's the R names. Maybe you're next, Richie.
You can't say that. You can't say that. If it happens to me, I will actually like, except for my dentist is my great aunt, so she can't refuse me service. I'm not joking. We'll go up there and we'll be like, I don't care what you have to move around. This is familia, bitch.
Familia.
Bring me in.
This is family.
We are family.
It's about, it's that urn, it's that front line,
Yes.
on the front line, ready for war. Yeah, I forgot the rest of it.
I don't know. Yeah. Bitch. Yeah, you can't manifest that for me because now that you've said it, I'm going to constantly be like,
I'm going to give you all my health problems that I've had.
you can't do that. Your joint problems too. You can't do that.
If you're new here, another part of the Raha lore is that I did have to miss a day of, marching band camp because I had to go to Iowa City to get my joints checked
Yes.
for arthritis.
And you know what? Didn't the results come back like inconclusive?
Inconclusive, and they're like, and so then they came back and they were like, okay, so you do have a chance of getting arthritis.
They
And
said, so give it 4 years,
basically,
pretty much.
and I was like, I love that for me.
They said-
And then, new lore, I have been diagnosed with POTS,
Oh, period.
which explains all the. If you guys knew me this
You-
season, I've
bitch,
been
you
passing
passed out like 3 times.
I've been passing out a lot, or I've been sitting down a lot. Like it's bad.
It was bad.
It was very bad. It was very scary.
And you know what? I fear to say, but Kelsey she could not stand it. She said, get your ass up and go do that.
Like yeah.
And it's like, girl, it's a medical condition.
Yeah. It's a medical condition. At first, I didn't know. I just thought it was just random flare-ups, but no.
No,
Yeah.
she got POTS. Get her some salt.
I got POTS. Yeah,
Do you carry a salt packet now?
I do. I actually during work I have to like, I have to literally because I had like the worst flare-up ever during work yesterday,
Yeah.
and so I had to like after I was done like cleaning tables, I quickly went to the back and I like put a whole thing of salt in
That's
my
that's so cute.
and just tucked it.
You said this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna make do.
We're gonna make do.
And Raha has health issues now. If you give me POTS, I know it's not contagious, but if you somehow manifest that into my mouth, into my health, I'll lose it on you.
I'm sorry.
I'll West End wind up. I swear. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna move on from guard now because, girl, I love talking about guard, but I don't want to get into any of the actual guard. Actually, you want to talk about winter guard real quick? Just like real quick.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Winter guard. I think I really love winter guard, but I think after last year, there's gonna be a complete shift in the environment.
I know there will be.
And I'm not ready to do that because I don't. Okay, this is like I can't say it on the podcast because this is like,
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you.
I was about to say we'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
We'll take a break.
We'll take a break.
We'll be back. We got to talk about some drama
Mm-hmm.
because, girl, this is not just for you. This is for me.
Mm-hmm.
bitch. All right, everyone, we are back from our break. We talked about a lot of stuff that we needed to get off our chest, and we agreed on everything that we said. So,
as it should be.
As it should be. As a bad bitch should. As a bad bitch. And then someone walked in, so we got real scared. And that is okay, because you know what? It was all love to her, just wasn't expecting it. Period. And now we're going to move on from guard, because we talked about that. We got all of our feelings out. And now we're going to move on to more like you and your emotions and your like sexuality and stuff like that. Because we talked about that a lot during guard season.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's very necessary just to like, I feel like it's necessary to put it out there into the universe. So, personally, how would you define your sexuality?
Despite this popular opinion, I'm not a lesbian. I never claimed to be one.
It's crazy that like people immediately said, "Oh, you're dating a woman, lesbo."
Yeah, and people still do think that. And do you know Dan Trajewicz?
Yes.
He constantly makes jokes about it, and I'm just like, it's at the point it's making me uncomfortable. It's making me uncomfortable when people assume that I'm a lesbian, because I'm not. Unlike somebody, I never said I was.
Oh, and that's shade. That is shade, by the way.
But like literally, I'm not a lesbian. I have never like identified being a lesbian. I say I'm queer. I don't really care too much about gender. I just like what I like, and that person happened to be a girl, and that was it. But I've had multiple crushes that were men, women, and non-binary people. So I don't really just because outwardly people have seen me date a woman doesn't mean I'm just a lesbian. No. So.
Because sexuality is fluid. It's a spectrum.
It is a spectrum.
You're not going to be able to know everything about a person until you ask. And that's why I asked, because I know, we talked about during the guard season, we were talking about it, and then you were like, I don't know why people keep assuming I'm a lesbian. And I'm like, I think that's really rude. I think it's rude when you assume something about a person.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm starting to get uncomfortable, because I'm just like, I feel like I'm constantly over-explaining myself now. And I feel like I've been doing a lot of that, like constantly going, no, I'm not lesbian. It's just like, this makes me sound lesbophobic. Like, this makes me sound like I hate lesbians.
We love lesbians.
But, like, it's just like, I'm not a lesbian. I just dated a girl, and that was it. But I'm still attracted to men and women. I'm still attracted to, like, I don't care about gender. Just, guys, stop calling me a lesbian. Like, I'm actually getting mad, because at the end of the day, it's still my business.
Exactly. Like, not only is it none of y'all's business, but also there's no reason to bring it up unless Raha comes up to you and talks about it. Because why does it matter?
Exactly.
It doesn't, bitch. Okay. Now, this is a sensitive question. How many people would you personally say that you have dated?
I say about one. I don't count middle school, because that's middle school.
That's real.
Like, that, literally, the guy I dated in middle school, his name was Larry. Oh my god. That's so, like, do you not know how embarrassing that is? So
That is embarrassing.
So yeah, I don't count middle school. I've dated one person.
And that's okay. Because middle school, it's not really serious.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's a sensitive question mostly because it's like, dating is very specific, like not only what we assume dating means, but it's also like, how does that person define dating?
Yeah, because like there's people that have situationships and all that stuff.
Exactly. And situationships, it depends. For me, it really depends. If you go on one date, no, you're not dating. But if you say, oh, he's just my situationship, and you've been out to this, and you went out to dinner like 4 times, I'm like, no, sweetie, you're dating him.
Literally.
I don't care what you say it's for. You're dating
Just like
him.
you're dating, yeah.
You can say it.
Like, say it out loud.
And I'm like, I know it probably makes you feel like less of a bad person when you dump him eventually, but it doesn't change the fact that you're still like, I'm not gonna say leading him on, but you're definitely still like leading whoever that person is, like past just being friends with you. And yeah, I just wanted to ask you because some people have told me some people out there, not like you specifically, but some people out there have told me that like people date a lot of people, and then it's just like, some of those I definitely don't count as dating because they just talk to each other.
Yeah.
And yeah. Are women better than men in general?
In general?
Yes.
Honestly, I think so. Women, because God is a woman, of course.
Because God is a woman. Ariana, we see you, we hear you, and we agree with you.
But honestly, men are just known to be more harmful towards women and people in our community, but that doesn't mean women aren't also able to do that as well.
It's true, because there's evil everywhere. There's evil everywhere amongst us and with us.
Are people born wicked, or is it thrust upon them?
Sometimes I feel like people are born wicked.
Oh, I was quoting Wicked.
I know you were.
That is true. Sometimes people are born wicked.
Some people are just evil by nature, and I'm like, well, I see that, and I'm like, so where did we go wrong?
But yeah,
What's going on?
that's like me sometimes seeing the people at our school. Like, how can you act like that?
How do you act like that and still assume like what you're doing is okay? I don't
Especially
get
in the
it.
band program. Oh,
Some
my
of
God.
y'all are crazy, and you do crazy things, and when people call you out and expect consequences and nothing happens, I get
Angry.
angry, gagged, all of the above.
Like, because why are we ignoring bad behavior?
Exactly. Why are we not only ignoring but also not punishing?
Yeah.
Why are we
Enabling this.
why are we enabling these people to act the way they do? Because I don't get it. Because some of you do crazy fucking shit that is borderline illegal, and then when it comes back to you, and when people start talking about it, and when people start saying, oh, like, I don't like you anymore because of this,
Yeah, or like
you act like it's not.
you get shocked.
Exactly. You act like it's our problem. Like no, change.
No, literally, like you get shocked that the consequences of your actions, affected a person, and you're
Exactly.
mad that like you're upset that how someone perceives something in a very bad, negative way, and everyone has seen that in a bad, negative way, and you're just like, well, I didn't see it like that. Well, of course you didn't see it like that. You didn't feel like that. You didn't care how that would hurt the other person.
And I've been having a beef recently where I think it's whether or not she means to be the way she is. I feel like she definitely doesn't really think about not only just me, but like other people when she says some of the things she says and when she asks certain questions, because whether or not she means the questions in a rude way, most of them do come off in a very rude way. It's not even just a tone thing. It's just like not only is that a question that makes me feel dumb because it makes me feel like you're mocking me, but it also it's weird. Like that's a weird question to ask. I told you, and then you're repeating it back to me as a question, and I'm like, you do not need to clarify everything.
Right.
And she took things way too seriously, and now there's a mini beef there. And I'm not gonna say who, because I'm not spreading around who. Because if she does, then I will be petty. Then I will be petty back. And if you're listening in, I want you to know, fuck you, bitch. Hate to say it.
Clock
that C.
that T.
Clock it. Anyways, what do you think your love language is?
I think quality time.
That's really cute. That's really cute. That's really fun.
Quality time, just like physical touch.
People find it so weird when I say I enjoy touching my friends, and I don't mean it in a way where I'm like, I'm sucking dick and no. I mean it in a way where I'm like, I enjoy hugging my friends. I walk up and I rub them on the shoulder.
Yeah. If you know me, I also do that too. I think that's why me and Rich
Yes,
connect
that's
so
why
well.
we're so connected. Because people think it's weird when I walk up and I'm very handsy with them, and it's not in a way where I'm grabbing their ass or where I'm just
Not some weird middle school shit.
no, not weird middle school shit, not the weird stuff that guys do.
Oh.
It's in a very personal way, and it's I'm not coming up to you and I'm not being rude about it. I'm coming up and I'm caressing you on the back, and it's a very connection thing. I love doing it, and it makes me feel close with people.
Yeah.
And then quality time. I like being around people.
I do.
And that's why I was looking into the podcast, and it was you could just do it online, and I'm like, but I want to be with the person while I'm recording.
I feel like that's just more better.
It's more personal. It's people feel more comfortable when they're face to face with another person.
For sure.
And I feel like it's less awkward because it's not just you talking to a screen, it's you talking to someone's face, and you can try to ignore the recording part of it if you want.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It
is, yeah.
And I like connection with people. And some people think that sometimes I'm a little rude. I will admit that. I'm rude, and sometimes I'm mean, and I'm not cruel. Yeah. I'm not cruel. I'm not going to say I'm cruel. But sometimes I'm mean. Sometimes I'm a little rude.
Yeah.
And sometimes it goes too far. And girl, unless you tell me it's going too far, I'm not going to know.
Right. And I can I'm similar to that too. Sometimes I can be really mean and really insensitive, but right now I think right now I've really quieted down as a person. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I have.
I just feel like I've really gotten quiet as a person, and it's like a lot of people have noticed that. They're like, "Oh, Raha, you're not as like brash as you used to be. Like you're not as loud as you used to be." It's like, well, I'm growing up. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. It's very much. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's very much like a maturity thing. Some people think to be mature, you have to be like outspoken and stuff, and you have to be willing to address things. But for me, it's really just like if you're willing to push your feelings aside, I feel like that's very emotionally immature.
You know, I'm just ready to grow up. I'm ready to start my adolescence. You know, I'm ready to move on to my next step in life, I fear.
I'm willing to keep moving forward, and I'm willing to be like, so yeah, we're doing this and we're doing this, and we're able to move forward with our lives. And I'm not willing to continue to like push my emotions to the side and just to make another person feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And if someone is uncomfortable with something I'm doing, I need you to tell me, otherwise how will I know? And that's been a major thing that's been going on. That's a major part of the beef. We don't communicate with each other, and it's not because I'm not willing to, it's because every time we argue, she either brushes it aside because she doesn't want to start beef with me, or it's like when I try to bring something up, she brushes it aside because I don't feel like she presents herself as a very mature person. She presents herself as someone who's very like in depth with her emotions, but deep under that, I feel like she's not very in connection with her emotions. And really, when we were arguing, some of the things she said, I'm like, what you're basically telling me is that you don't like me as a person. And I hate to say it, but why are you still friends with me if you don't like 75% of the things that I'm doing? Because it's like, it's very toxic, and it's not like either one of us is being inherently toxic to the other, but it's like, if you don't feel comfortable communicating with me your issues with me, I'm not able to help you fix them and move past it.
Yeah.
And it's not okay, because I'm telling you how I feel, and then you come back and not only are you not addressing how I feel, but you're also like just covering up what I feel with how you felt at the time. And you tried to make yourself seem like the victim because you were like, I ended up having to apologize. And I'm like, no, you had to apologize, because otherwise I would not have stayed friends with you, because what you did was a fucked up thing. And it was a hard decision, and I acknowledge that. I acknowledge it was a hard decision you had to make. However, it wasn't okay for you to expect me to not get mad over it.
Right.
Because every action has a consequence.
Exactly.
And there was many choices that you could have made. The one you made, it ended the way it did, and I'm sorry that it's snowballed, and I'm sorry that I'm not willing to push my feelings aside anymore just to like continue being close friends with you, because I'm sorry to say it, but if you are unwilling to just accept me for me, and you aren't willing to accept that I'm who I am, I'm not going to continue to perpetuate this idea that we're best friends, and I'm not going to continue to spend time around you, because there are many things that you've done in the past, and there's many things that you still do that like just get under my skin a little bit, and it's snowballed up. And I want to move past this now, because bitch, I'm trying not to feed into your negativity and your drama, because that's a lot of effort and that's a lot of work. And Emperor. Raha, you got any crushes right now?
Currently, right now, I am interested in someone.
Me too, girl. Not seriously, but like just a little bit.
Yeah. Never gonna tell him though. I'm gonna keep it like that.
Girl, me too. Me too, twin.
We're just gonna move on. We're gonna let it fade out.
We're gonna fizzle out.
And we're just gonna continue on, because life moves on. And honestly, I personally, I don't see myself ready to be in a relationship right now.
Exactly. It's a very like personal thing. It's like, while you want one, you know deep down that if you did get into one, it wouldn't be a sustainable, and it wouldn't be healthy. And I'm very that way too. I'm like, I think I would be good in a relationship, but it's also like the unknown kind of part of it. It's like, I don't know if we would be, because not with this specific person I'm talking about right now, but just in general.
Yeah, I think just for me, after the breakup, I really was scared about ever, like, because I got interested in this guy, and I was really scared, because I was just like, I don't want to have anything with it, or try to tell him that I'm interested in him, because I am scared. I am scared that I'm going to get hurt again, and I'm scared that, I'm gonna get cheated on again.
Exactly. It's a very kind of like, it kind of traumatized you in a way, and
Yeah.
it's residual trauma from all that happened.
Yeah, it's just I know that I'm not ready. I may be, even though I've changed emotionally and mentally, I'm like, oh, okay. I know deep down inside, it won't be fair to that person if I go immediately into a relationship when I'm still, figuring myself out and still trying to develop myself as a person, And I don't think I'm ready to put a person through that when I'm not ready. I can't be ready for a relationship or to be with a person in that intimate way if I'm not even ready to come to terms with that with myself.
And that's so understandable. And you are so mature for doing that, because there are so many people, not even just like out there in the world, just in our school in general, that don't take the time they personally need to heal, and they end up thrusting that kind of emotional drama and wreckage onto other people to try to get rid of it. And what happened to you is, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's very traumatic. It's very horrible what happened to you, because how your relationship ended was not good for either person, because it wasn't healthy. And it's obvious to me and to a lot of our other friends and a lot of the other people that we know who were mutual friends with you and the other person, that, like, out of this situation, she came out more happy than you did after it. Even though just because she absolutely emotionally cheated on you.
Yeah.
It's no ifs, ands, or but. Like, there's no way you could spin it where she was just talking to him and it wasn't emotionally cheating.
No, like, she was literally, like, I actually have some tea about that. Like, literally that whole homecoming week. If you know me, that whole homecoming week, that, where I was basically like, it was homecoming week, and I was going through a lot, and I was telling people that I hated homecoming week because, not only was it my birthday week, but because I was crying every day.
Yes.
Because, like, she wasn't talking to me, she was ignoring me, and I felt really stupid doing that homecoming proposal because...
That homecoming proposal was so good.
It was so good, but, like...
it was wasted.
It was wasted, yeah. I, like, literally cried in Amaya's car because I was like, oh.
Because it was embarrassing. Because she didn't, like...
No.
She didn't... Not only did she not enjoy it, but it was because she got caught being, like, not supportive of the relationship while it was still going on.
The crazy thing about this whole thing is that I've heard from the grapevine, the close friend of the guy that, she cheated on me with.
Yep.
They were, she went to his place of work to get his check.
That's crazy.
Week. Yep.
She picking up a check for you. I could not imagine picking up a check for a friend. I couldn't imagine it, because, girl, that's your money, not mine. Because, girl, if you were to say, I would steal it.
Yeah, it was just like, if you know that whole thing about the breakup, I was crashing out all the time. I was crashing out
I respected it.
Every single rehearsal, I was crashing out, because literally, I was just like, if you were aware of me the day after, that Tuesday rehearsal after we broke up, everyone was just coming to me like, oh, Raha, I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
Like, everyone was already aware of us breaking up and knowing everything, and I did it, and I literally, I had a panic attack.
And as you should.
I had this big panic attack. I had to leave because I was, like, so humiliated. Like, first of all, I should have not been the last person to break up. And there's no way after a breakup I should feel humiliated and embarrassed after
That's
it.
not how a breakup should be.
Like, that's the most craziest thing.
A breakup should not make the one person feel more disgusted and humiliated than the other person.
And, like, what's so crazy about that whole entire, the couple weeks, I was obviously, I was really upset. I was mad. I was hating marching band. Like, I was just going through a real lot. It was a really emotional time period for me, and I felt like I was not having that privacy that I needed because she didn't give me that privacy.
No, she did not give you.
She gave herself that
anything.
privacy. She told people multiple sides of her story. She made it seem like that I was the bad guy in our relationship.
And the more I've heard from both sides, the more I'm like, no, it was a relationship and there was no bad guy until you decided that you weren't interested in the relationship anymore.
And it's just like that. Okay, that Saturday, that the whole week that we broke up, and then we had that Saturday competition, we actually came to the big book and we talked it out.
Really?
Yeah. And I told her, I was like, we just gotta, we just talked it out, whatever. And then I assumed we moved on. But that Monday, she was talking shit about me to Bailey.
Of course she was. Of course she was.
And it's just like, and she would say so, and like in that whole process, she would say so much. She was like, "Oh, Raha needs sympathy points because nobody's on her side."
And it's
Raha's clearly not over it. I'm just like, you cannot be that much of conceited of a person and an individual.
exactly.
Like, of course I'm going to be hurt. Of course I'm.
Of course.
Like, yeah, we're almost in a relationship for almost 2 years, and you made it very public for everyone. You were this person was counting down the hours
Till when you broke up.
to when we broke up. When we did break up, she was like, "I'm just so happy to talk to this guy now."
And that's crazy.
That's crazy.
We said that earlier. You should not be able to break up with someone then immediately. I say if you get with someone within 2 weeks of breaking up with another person, I find that as not only were you already emotionally cheating during the relationship, but it's also fucking crazy that you're able to move on that fast.
And people were like upset. I think what's so annoying that people were upset about me. She was mad at me for being mad at her for being a cheater.
And that's not okay.
That's not okay.
Like, you are not able to perpetuate, oh, I'm so angry at her, and she's making me feel so angry, and she's making me upset. And it's like, you're getting upset because she is having valid feelings that are, like, people are agreeing with it because they're valid feelings.
And it's just that entire process. Like, she was just, I don't know, she was like crashing out, I think, because nobody wanted to be around her. They were not respecting. Nobody respected her after that.
And it was a warranted no respect, because how are you going to assume that no one's going to, again, it goes back to this. How are you going to assume that you're going to do what you do and not have any consequences for it?
Exactly. Like, mind you, this is the person that she cheated on me with literally is a racist, a known racist.
A known racist.
Has said very homophobic things. Like, his entire humor consists of saying slurs, being sexist, and being bigoted.
Yes, absolutely. And I've seen it. And it's so
like,
fucking weird.
I've seen it and I've heard it. He literally told me I should go back to my country.
That's fucking weird.
That's
fucking weird.
You're a weirdo freak. You're like a weird ass bitch for that.
It's also so weird because not only is he also a person of color,
yes,
but how are you going to be saying those things to someone that you are not friends with?
Exactly.
You were never friends with him.
No. What's so crazy is that they only got close because of fucking saxophone lessons.
That's crazy.
Like, girl, like, you didn't even like him as a person. You just liked the valid, like,
you liked how he made you feel. And that's it.
That's it. Like, and it's just like, you know, when I heard from the grapevine that they broke up, I was like, and I called it.
And it's iconic because, bitch, what do you mean? And it's well deserved.
But it is well deserved.
No relationship that you get in immediately after a breakup is gonna last.
Especially
and
when it's cheated on.
Exactly, especially when it's a cheated on.
And honestly, I don't care if people think, oh, Raha, you are taking this, like, because even when during the breakup, people are like saying, oh, Raha, like, you just need to let it go, like,
you're taking it too far. You're like, you're getting too attached.
Literally, when I said people, like, when I told people, I was like, yeah, like, I hate her guts, like, she's fucking dead to me, like, exactly. I literally don't like her, I fucking hate her. People are like, Raha, I think, whoa, Raha, like, it's going too far. No. Let me give you the rundown. If you were in a relationship for almost 2 years, in that span of 2 years, they were going behind your back and saying to other people, like, their close friends, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting mad just thinking about it.
Period.
But imagine that you're in a relationship with a person for almost 2 years, and in that almost 2 years, they're talking to their other friends about things that you only told to them personally, only to them only, and they are telling other people, and they're going around saying, yeah, you know, I get that she's having a rough time, I get that she's this, but, and goes back to them, and imagine that while in that same process in the relationship, they're like trying to support you, like, what is it, you're going through a really rough time emotionally and physically. And yet somehow they're still making it about them to other people. And it's going back to, oh, me. And while also in that same process, this person had made you feel like shit for an entire week of your birthday week. They weren't talking to you. They would ignore you every time you would try to talk to them. They would not reply back to you. Every time you tried to talk to them at school or made eye contact, completely ignored, completely not once trying to talk to you at all. They would leave you. Whenever you try to look for them, they would leave you. No matter what, they were never around. And in that process, they were talking to a person behind your back. They were literally saying to people how happy and excited they are to break up with you, to to date another individual person. Like, weeks prior, they're going on literal dates, like going to the mall,
Yes.
going to McDonald's for 3 hours, which is fucking big as fuck.
How are you going to McDonald's for 3 hours, bitch? What is so interesting there?
And
Go
like
to your car.
literally like hang out with them, talking behind your back with this person, like doing all this shit, and in the process pretending that you still love this still love you. And then after you guys break up, you find everything out and you get so emotional about it because you're just like, I can't believe a person like that did that to you. And in that whole process, they're like somehow pushing the blame on you. They're saying you started rumors about your breakup when they spent 2 weeks prior and probably even longer talking about how happy and excited they are to break up with you. They're telling everyone in their first block. They're telling random freshmen. They're talking about it in marching band.
Telling freshmen is crazy. You're seniors. You are seniors talking about your love life with a freshman.
And they're just being so happy about being cheated. So I don't think I was being dramatic for how I was feeling. I was having a valid crush out. Because how the fuck am I finding out all this shit the day after we break up and that person is like happy about doing all of that?
Exactly.
And when we finally talked it out, has the fucking audacity to fucking cry in my fucking face.
Exactly.
Has the audacity to cry and go, I was not ready, I was immature, and I just want you to know I did used to love you. Well, bitch, no, you fucking didn't.
Obviously not. If I don't understand how you can love someone and then do all of that shit behind their back.
And it's just like, you're not a good person. I do not care how that person was after the breakup, okay? Like, I don't care the person that he's after the breakup. The person that I ended things off, that was a terrible person. You are a terrible, shitty fucking person. I hope you fucking know that. You are a piece of shit, bottom of the fucking barrel. And anybody that continues to allow you to allow that behavior to be around them, I don't respect them. Like, I literally have to scoop out the area every time I'm in the fucking, like, music department. Because being around her gives me so much fucking anxiety.
Yes.
A person that I used to love so much, that I used to like being around, just completely makes me feel anxious and in a panic. Because I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe around this person. I feel scared. And if that's how I react after we break up, what does that say about your character?
Exactly. I can guarantee she does not feel that way. I can
Exactly
guarantee.
not.
Because she has gone about her day living life as she did
Exactly.
before.
And it's just like, I don't, like, it's just like, I don't get why people are shocked when I say, yeah, I hate her. No, it's not shocking.
It's like, it wasn't a mutual breakup.
It wasn't.
It was not ended on good terms.
Never
It wasn't
mutual. It was never mutual.
Mm-mm.
Like, you don't break up with someone at fucking school down by the freaking PAC. Who does that?
That's weird.
That's weird.
That's weird.
That's weird, and that's conceited as fuck. Because how are you gonna, after she broke up with me, she goes to one of her friends, how do you feel about that breakup?
So actually, please jump.
Like, please jump. Like, and like, even though it's almost been 3 months after we broke up, and obviously I'm over it and everything, just remembering it just pisses me off though.
And as it should.
And it's just like, the only reason why I get so emotional about it is because I still see this bitch at school. Like,
Exactly.
All my friends, we have the exact same mutual friends, and I get mad because I don't want to hang around with those people because they still hang out with her.
Exactly. They're not able to see that what she did was wrong.
At all. And I don't care that, oh, she's just a really good person right now. She's just, like, really nice after her and him, whatever, broke up. Like, no, you are a terrible person, and you're going to still be a shitty person. You are just as bad as him.
If not worse.
If not worse. Because you allowed yourself to date a fucking racist.
And that's crazy. You saw, not only did you see past all of them flaws, but you also willingly said, hey, let's not try to address that. And it's not like I can fix him situation. It's I'm okay with this going on and I'm not going to talk about
I really don't care. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I hope nothing but the worst for that person. For real, I hope nothing but the worst. Like, you don't hurt a person like that. You don't hurt a person like that and be happy about it. Have no remorse about hurting a person like that. And somehow try to be like, okay, that's over. Exactly,
and that's not something you move past easily. That's not something you can just be like, well, bye-bye. Because that's fucking weird. And you know what? If any of y'all come and try to give us backlash for this episode, I will
care.
destroy you. I will not take down this podcast because of backlash, because you people are not willing to accept that something happened to one of my close friends and we're talking about it. Period.
Like, it's just, this whole thing is just stupid. Because why is that? Because, like, despite how many people were telling me about the break, like, during the whole breakup, I, for some reason, had to be the bigger person.
You had to. You were the bigger person in every situation.
This, like, during this whole entire breakup, people were just telling me, oh, Raha, like, you just need to talk it out.
You gotta
like,
suck it up.
Like, people literally had to fucking tell her, not because she realized what she did was bad and what she did was shitty and that she was a terrible person. No, she had to be told to apologize to me for what she did.
That's fucking crazy. If you have to be told to apologize to someone because of what you did being shitty, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy in your head, crazy in your mind. It is crazy that it took someone else telling you to apologize to actually make you apologize. You
Like,
don't feel bad. You don't feel remorse.
At all.
You feel bad that other people are hating on you for it.
And that's exactly how it was.
And that's exactly how it was.
Like, you didn't feel bad that I was hurt. No, you were feeling bad because you were getting backlash from other people and people were not respecting you.
Exactly.
You did it because you just wanted to save face. You didn't care about me. You didn't give a fuck about me. You didn't love me. You sure as hell couldn't fucking give me the decency of a respect. And you have the fucking audacity to try and act like you're some type of victim. No. I'm not saying I'm the victim in this. Okay? I'm not saying that, oh, you were just a really big bad guy in a relationship. No. I did wrongs and you also did wrongs. And I've always owned up to that. And you just were never come to terms with it because you have the emotional intelligence of my fucking left thumb and you cannot come to sense to actually grow up. Like, you're so emotionally unstable and you're just like, you have not grown up.
At all.
At all.
You are a senior in high school and
you're saying shit like, oh my gosh, like, it's just because I'm 17. Girl.
You are 17. Act it. Act like a role model for younger students.
Like, it's just like so, like, you're just so embarrassing. You're embarrassing to look at, and I freaking regret ever dating a person like you.
And period.
And whenever I see that, people are like, oh, Rod, don't say that. Like, no. If you had been in my exact situation, you would regret dating a person like that too.
Yes, you would.
I regret loving her. I regret showing that part of myself that I haven't shown to anybody to that individual. So yeah, I do hate you. I hate your guts. And I regret ever dating you. And I regret ever telling you I love you. Because you don't deserve that. You never deserved it.
And period.
And I'm not gonna and I don't even care if after this podcast people are like, Rob, that was a lot. I don't care.
Good. It is a lot because it's
care.
a lot of shit
Like,
that happened to my friend.
Like, I don't care. Like, I had to physically get myself back up after this breakup. I had to lock the freak in. Like, literally, a couple of weeks after the breakup, I, like, had to tell myself, like, you have to get up.
Exactly.
Because after a breakup, it can either make or break you, and it broke me. It broke me badly. And I had to grab all those broken pieces of myself, parts of myself that I didn't even aware I had until I met this person, destroy that, and make a new person of myself, make a better version of myself.
Exactly.
To be better. Because I'm not going to allow a person that did not care about me to somehow have some type of, like, control over my happiness.
Exactly.
Like, I am a lot more happier now because I don't have a person weighing me down anymore. I don't have an individual that would make certain aspects of our relationship about them.
Exactly.
And it's just like, right now I'm not ready for dating, but obviously in the future I will, and I'll be a better person than I was now. And that's all that matters right now. It's just for me to be able to move on and just be able to be happy, because that's all that really matters right now.
Exactly. And it's not that you haven't moved on. You've definitely moved on, because moving on, it's not going to be within the span of 3 months.
Exactly.
It's not going to take forever, though. And I'm going to tell you right now, moving on is very hard. Mm-hmm. And it can't be expected to happen for a 2-year relationship to be like, with the breakup that you had, mm-hmm. with the extreme mental anguish and disheartenment. Mm-hmm. from that breakup cannot be expected to be entirely forgiven and forgotten within 3 months. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Would be insane in the membrane, not like okay ever.
Like, I'm not like her that immediately jumps into a relationship after breaking up with a person. Like, no. I realized that I need to work on myself. And I feel like that's what a lot of people need to do before you get into a relationship. You need to be sure of yourself as a person than before you truly get into a relationship. Because you're gonna be like codependent on a person to try and help you find a map of yourself. And you can't do that. You can't have a person make you find yourself. You have to find yourself. You know?
And if you can't find yourself without having another person next to you, you need to take time, look inward, and find ways to fully address what you feel is missing in your soul without that person. And find a way to fill that without hurting other people by getting into relationships that you know aren't sustainable.
You have to go with yourself at the end of the day. Like, go with yourself.
Choose love.
Choose love.
Love. And yeah. And we're going to take a break, and then we're going to move to my car. But first, we got to go piss, and we'll be back after this break.
Trust.
We'll be back. Fresh time, if you want to sponge for me, that's what we can do during the break. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you from my car now. We've changed locations 3 times. Usually, we are not going to change locations 3 times, but it got real ghetto.
It did.
It got real ghetto.
The ops were unironically there.
I know. It shook me and it scared me. And if an op is listening right now, I'm sorry that I'm calling you an op, but it's not even that I hate you, which I probably do, but we'll talk about that at a later episode. It's that I was not expecting you. I was expecting me and Raha. Me and Raha, and that's it. And then a bunch of people from school showed up, and I was like, oh, we gotta go. So we in my car now. And now we're gonna just talk about some other random things. We're moving past the breakup because, again, not solely focused on her.
Yeah.
Because she's...
That just had a lot of tea.
It was just, that was good. That's gonna be a long section because that's a fucking crazy thing.
Like, just the end of it. But, like, if you were there around the breakup, that was such a crazy time. Because it happened towards the end of marching band.
Exactly. And clock it. And gagged and clock it.
So everyone saw me crash out basically every single rehearsal, and it was not a good time.
I was there, and if I'm being honest, I liked it. I loved it.
Me and Richie were like, because Richie was also going through a lot.
Because I also, like, it takes very little for me. I have become to a point where it takes about that much. I know y'all can't see, but I'm holding up my fingers with a very small amount. It takes about that much for me to crash out. About that much for me to be like, so I have to beat your fucking ass.
Yeah, I feel like that's why me and Richie were like so close, because we were just like we were going through a lot emotionally and mentally, and just like, you know, we just...
Exactly. And other people were like, we just need you to, like, stop being crazy for a minute. And me and Raha, we both match each other's energy, and we were like, no, bitch.
Literally, like, I remember me and Richie were like, let's crash out together.
Yes, we were like, okay, we're crashing out together. Together, we're crashing out. Yeah. And other people were like, you can't be going crazy. You can't be crazy. And we didn't listen to them. We said, we're allowed to go crazy for a while. We're allowed to. Period.
You know, that's the only time you guys will ever see me in an emotional state like that ever again.
Period.
Because that is the amount of times I cried at school and people saw me.
Crazy
work.
I don't cry in front of people because you bitches don't need to see that.
Right.
No one needs to see that.
Yeah, I only cried because...
and it was warranted, you're crying. Because that was fucking a crazy time emotionally.
It was a crazy fucking time. I actually took up boxing classes a little bit.
That's actually... that's so real.
Yeah.
You said, I'm going to beat this bitch up.
Literally. If I couldn't go to a rage room, I was going to do boxing.
Exactly. I'm so sad they closed down the one in Moline.
I was so mad.
I was looking into it, and then I was like, closed.
Like, I was like, rage room was like closed. Oh, it was just closed for tonight. No, it's closed permanently. I was like, fuck. No.
It's like, the moment I need it.
Like, I needed it now. But no, the boxing class did help.
Good.
I don't do it anymore because it was getting a lot. It was getting a lot.
Because girl, purr. Because
I stopped. What is it? I stopped working for a little bit. I was like, okay, so I can't continue to do these classes.
You said it's too much now.
Yeah. But hey, I'll probably pick it up again.
Exactly. And that's a warning to y'all. Y'all want to fight? She can box.
Yeah.
She knows how to box. That was wild. Yes.
But yeah, if you want to try and fight me, just know I I can and will beat your ass.
She can roundhouse kick your ass in the fucking stomach and you will puke everywhere. Blood, too.
Oh. Well, yes.
Yes. Well, yes. Okay. And while we're wrapping up, we're going to talk about our psychic link for a little bit.
Yes.
Me and Raha, several times throughout the guard season, we would just be talking behind our prop while the band was doing something, and we would say the same thing at basically the exact same time.
Yeah.
And it got kind of scary to a point where it was like, are we the same person?
No, yeah.
Which, if you don't know who Raha is a gorgeous black woman, and I am
a gorgeous white man.
So, crazy to think that two people who come from, I'm not going to say totally different backgrounds, but like with different like life experiences, not only sync up a majority of the time, but also are able to relate to each other's experiences on like a almost like kind of paralleled, mirrored level.
It's also kind of crazy. I feel like it was fake because like we were both going through really hard times during marching band around the same time.
Exactly. It was like, I don't think they coordinated it, but I don't like how crazy it got for a second there.
Yeah. Like there was a point of like towards the end of the marching band season, like me and Richie, like we were both just so depleted emotionally. Like we were both going through it at the exact same time, and we just understood. We were just like, oh yeah. We
were like, yeah. We very much synced up together, and we were like, I see you, you see me. We understand why we feel this way. We understand it.
Especially when you weren't there that one rehearsal, I'd like immediately text you the next day.
Exactly. She absolutely did. And and literally so many people, before they knew what was going on, so many people were just like, they didn't know what was going on. And it's not like I expected them to understand, but they definitely, like, I guarantee so many people were just like, why is he like gone? And I went to a band concert at Central that Sudla was holding that day, and so many people there like saw me, and they gave me dirty looks because I was there. And I ended up telling some of the people, I was like, I'm here because my grandpa's in the hospital. We know he's going to die. He's on hospice. We're not trying to bring him back. And I'm trying to be with my family right now.
Yeah.
Because it's emotional for everyone. I'm losing someone that I have had for my entire life, and I've been close with my entire life. And so many people, like, I don't think they're able to understand what that emotionally did to me, because a lot in my childhood, there was not a lot of death. I did not experience a lot of death until this year, when I faced, earlier this year, my great-grandma died. And then, like, October, my grandpa died. And it was back to back, and it was a lot of emotions, and it was really hard for me to process, because I was trying to still be the same person that I was before he died for my friends. And then it took me a very hard time to realize it was okay for me to not be 100% for my friends, because if they were really my friends, they would understand why I feel the way I do, and they would not only support it, but they would also try to help me work through my emotions. And so many of my friends did, like Raha. So many friends reached out, and they were like, yes, I understand what you're going through. It was like people I didn't even know I was close with. They reached out and they were like, I understand what you're going through. I'm so sorry. I heard what happened. I'm here for you. And it was so, not only just comforting, but it was so reassuring that it was going to end up being okay. And it wasn't just going to be hard times forever.
Yeah. That was also like the same thing for me, because I was like kind of similar. Like I feel like I needed to be myself for like the general public and my other people, and I was like, no, I have to try and be like that. But it wasn't until I was like, no, it's okay for me to like really feel like this, and it was also really hard for me to try it, really allowing myself to feel my anger and emotion and just like grief, because like some people were just like, you're doing too much, you have to stop.
It's not doing too much. And it was very different because you received a lot of backlash from people, because for them, it wasn't a serious thing. For them, it was just a breakup. It wasn't anything else. But if you've been through a breakup, you know personally that it is the hardest kind of thing that you can go through when it comes to other people that aren't family. It is the hardest connection to break.
And I think what's so crazy is that people gave more backlash towards me than the person that actually cheated.
Exactly.
What?
That is a fucking crazy thing to do.
That's like, that was so crazy. Like, so many people were... so many people gave me shit about my breakup besides the person that cheated on me with the literal
Exactly.
racist.
Besides the person that broke up with you. It wasn't like you broke up with her.
No.
She broke up with you after... I'm not going to say that I know for a fact she did this, but the way she avoided you, she was definitely trying to get you to break up with her.
Yeah.
It was absolutely like she was trying to become a victim. She was trying to make you be the bad guy in that situation. And when she realized you wouldn't do it, I think she was like, how am I able to spin this so I'm able to come out on top?
Yeah. And which is like to this day, I'm just like, I can't believe y'all hoes really were like, yeah, Raha's just crazy.
Like, it's not crazy to want respect from someone that you used to love.
And it's just like all those hoes that, you know, said what they said about me and were like, oh, I'm completely on her side. Like, Raha's just like really... She actually called me aggressive multiple times.
She called you aggressive?
Yeah, multiple times. At like, because she brought the drama to work and everyone at her work, mind you, nobody at her work likes her now. Let's clear that up.
Period.
Like, some random girl that I don't even know named Naomi likes me because she's like, yeah, I freaking hate that ginger bitch.
And she said, a friend of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly. But it's just like, so many people are just like, it's just like, it pisses me off because, you know, people are like, I'm on her side. It's just like, Raha's aggressive. She's doing too much.
Also, aggressive, I don't know if y'all have met Raha, but you are one of the least aggressive people in, like, not only just in guard, but in marching band in total.
Like, the only reason why I was acting aggressive was because you did what you did. If other people are starting not to like you after we break up and I finally say my side of the breakup, because, hey, I was just telling people how I felt. And
Exactly.
And if me telling people how I felt about our breakup somehow turns out you feel like the bad guy, maybe you were the bad guy the whole time.
I was about to say, maybe that's, like, not only just maybe that's not, like, a delusion. Maybe you're, like... Actually, maybe your conscience was finally finding a way to speak out. Maybe it's just like oh, wait, I am the bad person, shit.
Yeah.
And maybe eventually she'll realize that.
No, I doubt that.
I doubt it. It's a very slim chance that will happen. But yeah, we linked up and we understood each other. And I'm so sad that you're leaving next year.
Don't say that, Rich.
I can't. I'm gonna miss all of the seniors so much. It's gonna be so hard.
Hey, I'll come back to like your last shows or something. Like senior night, I'll come back senior night and you'll be like,
I will. I'll cry when you come back. And I'll update you on all the drama.
Trust.
And I'll update you.
Trust. I'll make sure to give you my number before I leave.
That's good. You can't, like, I'll give you a weekly text. I'll be like, so this bitch did this. She said that. And a bitch is racist now.
Well, yes.
Keep a bitch updated. Keep a bitch updated on the ops, too.
Of course.
They're lurking.
They're always lurking.
Okay. We're going to start closing up because I have to do some last minute Christmas shopping. Don't cancel me. I tried to go to the Five Below yesterday. That entire 53rd was so packed. Yep, I could not go. I was on the highway for an extra, 2 minutes because the entire left lane was filled up all the way back. It was crazy. I just ended up going home. So.
No, yeah.
And I would do it again.
People are just doing last minute Christmas shopping.
And I'm like, I'm allowed to do last minute Christmas shopping. I'm 16.
Right.
You're a grown adult. Fix yourself.
Clock it.
Clock that T. All right. We're going to do shout outs real quick. We're going to do, of course, a shout out to my, the person who did the artwork for the podcast, Miss Monroe Bueno.
Yes!
Close friend.
Love Monroe.
Yes. Close friend of the podcast, close friend of Guard, close friend of everyone who's a bad bitch.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Shout out to Monroe.
Shout out Monroe Bueno.
Mm-hmm.
You are my favorite. I love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sad that she's leaving too. I can't believe it. And I love her, and I love her 100. And I love her 100%.
I'm sorry that I'm not doing Winter Guard with you, Monroe.
We're really sorry we're not doing Winter Guard. We talked about it off of the podcast, and eventually I'll get you on here, and then we can talk about how Winter Guard is going this year.
I feel like we should do like a collab episode with like multiple people.
I would love to do that. Eventually, once the podcast is more established, once I get a bunch of the stuff set up, once I've invested a little more, I will absolutely be able to host multiple people, and I'm super excited. And I already have like a bunch of the podcast episodes that I want to do planned out. I'm like, I feel like these people would go good together. I feel like they could talk without getting awkward. Because that's like a main thing. I'm like worried that if I interview certain people, they're going to be awkward in front of the podcast. And I'm like, I don't want it to be an awkward experience to be on my podcast. And actually, I'm going to shout out, I wrote this a while ago, the script. Shout out to Bath and Body Works, apparently. I got one of their new fine fragrance mists, and apparently I really enjoyed it. And I do use it all the time. It's really good.
Well,
it's one part of their new like almost designer scent collabs. Like it's the one that smells like Valentino. Pink obsessed, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I really do like it. I really like it. It's floral, it's cute, it's preppy. And shout out to Bath and Body Works, apparently.
For real.
And Raha, do you have any shout outs?
Shout out to Kristen Soto.
Yes! I love Kristen so much.
Kristen, I love you, girl. Thank you for giving me my job.
Yes?
Yes, I love how close we've gotten. And yeah, I love you. You're probably never going to see the end of this podcast.
No, she's gonna listen to the first 5 minutes and go,
okay, yeah.
She's gonna go, okay, so I'm bored. And if Kristen, if you are here, I love you so much. Last year we got really close during show choir season, and I can't wait for this year's show choir season. And I love Kristen. I can't sing enough praises for the Levia, Kristen, and Tori trio. All three of you, love you to death. Love you until I die. Please don't leave.
Also, because we're talking about Levia, go listen to her new album.
Yes, listen to the guy's album. He was in the Brood. We didn't say hi.
What was the album name?
Hudson. It's The Other Side of the River.
Yeah, The Other Side of the River. Go listen to Other Side of the River
on all streaming platforms. Go follow him on Instagram. Levy is featured in 2 songs there, I think. And she eats her vocals, her backup vocals, devoured.
Every time, devoured. Go support.
I now follow Levia Kirsten on Spotify. So
yes. Go support. Levia has a beautiful voice, and he also has he's also very talented.
It's a very good album.
It's
very
really good. Really good. I highly recommend. At first, I was like, I'm just going to listen because of Levia, and I actually enjoyed it.
It's true. At first I listened, and I was like, I know both of these people. I'm going to listen to be supportive, and I'm going to listen because Levia's in it. And then I actually listened to it. I listened to the lyrics. I listened to the rhythms, and I was like, this is kind of bad. Yeah. This is kind of iconic.
It cooks. I like to put it on. I unironically do put it on when I get ready in the morning.
And period.
Like I put it on in the morning when I got ready for work yesterday. So yeah.
And we love it. And we love you. And we love it and Per.
So go support and show love.
And he's a small artist. So go support
small artists.
Support small artists, support local businesses, support the people that need help. Because local businesses need a lot of help right now. That's why we were at a local business, the Brood Book. That's where we filmed today. And I might use this as a filming location for a long time because, girl, it was real iconic in there. That little back table. If there wasn't a performance going on, we could have sat there and recorded the entire thing, and there wouldn't have been as much background noise.
Exactly.
And that's be iconic. And eventually, we're definitely going to have Raha back on the podcast. I've already decided.
Yay!
Sometime in the future, when there's things to update each other on, when I think we just need to queen out a little more, where I'll invite you back on, and I'll be like, I need you back.
Right.
And she's our first ever guest on the podcast.
Yeah!
Yes! So it's a milestone. It's a big achievement. It's a big marker. And this is the 2-episode premiere. So you're going to be hearing this this Friday, the 27th. I think 27th.
Hold on, let's check.
27th because Wednesday is Christmas.
Yeah. So the 27th.
Actually, I moved into my new house on the 27th.
Ooh.
So it'll be like a 5-year anniversary of me moving into my house too. So big day all over. And I haven't decided. I think the episode after this is going to be the one. I think it's just going to be me again. And I think I talk about Arcane, which we can talk about next time because I actually watched it because you and my friend Gabby, we were both like, oh, we need to talk about this. It's iconic. It's so cunt.
You have to watch Arcane, guys. Like, stop. It's so good.
You have to. Like, it's iconic. You have to.
Oh my gosh, when did she die?
She died.
Just know it's a lot.
It's a lot, but you have to watch it.
The last episode, you're gonna probably,
you will cry.
You will cry.
I did.
I did too.
That was the first time I cried over a TV show.
No, that's so real. It's just like Arcane is iconic, and you guys should
It's so
definitely watch
iconic,
it.
and you need to watch it. Not sponsored by Netflix, obviously.
We should be, for real.
Bring me in. Send me an email, Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Send me an email, Spotify. Send me an email, Netflix. Bring in the PR team.
Also, can we talk about how good the soundtrack is?
Oh, it's so good. I've listened to it 4 times.
4 times, like literally. Remember Me? Oh my god, that's so good. They were so good putting David on there.
They did so fucking good. And Arcane cannot sing your praises enough. You'll hear it next time. That's a pre-recorded episode. Me and Raha, we did push this episode recording back a lot.
Yeah.
We had scheduling conflicts, and eventually it worked out, and it's okay because, girl, we did it eventually.
We did it eventually. Yes. Always gotta build up to the climax.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad we're filming it now because I'm actually. Eventually, there's going to be an intro to this, but right now it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so eventually there will be an intro to this, but for these first 2 episodes, there's not going to be, maybe not for the next episode either. We'll see. And if you notice a drastic boost in quality at some point, it's because for like Christmas, I did ask for stuff to help with the podcast. So after, I think I have 3 episodes recorded so far, including this one. So episode 4 should be higher quality.
Ooh, okay. Which episode is this one?
This is episode 2.
Episode 2, okay.
Episode 2. Episode 1 is just me, which hopefully y'all have listened to that one first. If you haven't, go back and listen to it, bitch.
Because you can't go from 2 to 1.
Exactly. That's fake.
Fake as hell. You have to listen to the intro.
I know y'all want to get to Raha's business first, but like, support me too.
Support Richie.
Don't just do this for the guests.
Do this for Richie.
Do it for everyone. Do it for all of the people that you love.
Do it for all of us.
Yes, do it for the people.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is episode 2, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be super cunt. And then episode 3 is, again, just me. And it's just going to be me talking about specific things. I think I go into exotic pets too.
That's
because I saw a TikTok video of this little ferret thing, and it was a weasel. And now I want a weasel.
That's real.
They're so small. The internet makes them out to be like bigger than like ferrets and scarier than ferrets. No, they're tiny.
They are.
They're so tiny and they're so cute, and I want one now. So
that's real.
So I want one. Okay. Let's see what else I have written down here. We're gonna wrap her up, ship her out to the listeners. Listeners, don't be afraid to send in questions to me personally. I don't have like an email set up for that because that'd be weird, because everyone listening to this should just have me on Snapchat or like Instagram or something. If you have questions, I will answer them with me. If they're for a specific guest that you know will be on eventually, don't try to do them last minute, because I film these episodes far in advance, obviously. Mm-hmm. So don't try to make it too specific, but if it is specific, I'll try to accommodate it, and I'll try to remember it, and I'll try to write it down. But send in questions, because I love answering questions, because questions are the basis for all answers.
Of course.
Period.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And Raha, where can the lovely people find you?
I don't know. You can add me on Instagram or Snapchat. I don't know about Snapchat though, because I don't really use it as much anymore. You could probably follow me on Instagram.
And follow her on Instagram, y'all. Do it. Do it. I better see a spike in followers. You'll be able to find her.
It's really easy.
Yeah, trust me. Go in my following, type in Raha, and she'll pop up. She'll pop up.
I just have been using a lot of social media lately, but yeah. I will follow you eventually. Don't get shocked when I do delete it all, because I will be deleting all my socials after high school.
And period. Start over fresh.
Exactly.
Brand new.
But currently, right now, in the moment, I will add you in. Yeah, you can if you wanna answer more questions about stuff. I guess you can text me.
Go compliment Raha. Go compliment her. Go be like, oh, why are you so bad? Like all her posts. Do all that. Eventually, again, we'll bring Raha back on, and maybe if you have questions for her, you can text me and I'll save them for the next time we bring her back on. And again, if y'all want to give us backlash for this episode, think about why you're doing it. Think about why your feelings are hurt, and think about, like, are you in the right?
Right.
And I'll give you an answer, no.
And, like, if you still feel like, if you are offended by this episode somehow, maybe maybe it was about you.
I was about to say, not only was it maybe about you, but maybe it's time to look inward.
And if you feel somehow offended by some of the things that we said about, like, relationships or people's personalities, maybe question yourself for a little bit.
And also, maybe write in. Maybe be like, hey, so put me on the podcast so I can sell my side. And I'm like, we'll see. I'm not going to bring your ex on because that's rude.
That is rude.
Because...
And you don't fuck with her.
I was about to say, because I don't fuck with her because I was friends with her because of you.
Yeah.
And I haven't been hateful towards her because not my drama.
Yeah.
But I do not go up to her and talk to her because a real friend does not continue to go back to the toxic ex.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you to my amazing guest, Miss Raha Jackson. Yes.
Wait. We have to do an outro song or something. What
Oh
should
my
we
God.
do?
That's crazy. Something that won't get me copyright striked.
Oh, never mind.
Shit, never mind.
Never mind.
Never
I'm gonna
mind.
play some Nicki Minaj. And I was like,
I was about to say, no, she'll come for me. She'll be like,
come for us
she'll
right
say,
there.
little twink. She'll say, little twinkies in my song. Take it down.
Take it down.
Take it down. No. Thank you so much for joining me, Raha. This has been amazing. And you have set the standard very high for podcast episodes recorded.
Thank you.
You set the standard very high. This has been a very positive experience. And now I'm even more excited for the podcast to continue recording.
Mm-hmm.
The next guest that we have on, I think it's going to be Natalie Sharp. I think it will be my...
Guys, that episode's gonna be juicy, so do tune in.
Yes, I think it will be her, but she might get a little camera shy and a little awkward. But a girl, we'll bring her out of her shell.
Trust.
And that episode will probably just be me talking shit about people, because that's me and Natalie's dynamic. I talked a lot of shit, and she goes and purr.
And purr.
And yes, and Natalie, I know you're listening. I love you, Queen.
Love you too, Queen.
We'll all set up a time for us to record later.
And also, please remember to subscribe Richie on his YouTube channel, of course, when he drops it on YouTube.
Yes, go subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Spotify. Listen to the podcast. Save the podcast. Give me streams. When you're asleep, play it while you're asleep. Put me on the Spotify Wrapped.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's how it should be.
Exactly. Put me up there. Be the number one Richie Slay fan. Richie Spill. Be the number one Richie fan.
Richie Spill.
Richie, and you know what? That has been what we spill.
Oh, yes.